Today I will be showing you how to create a shark-eating octopus game on Scratch. Let's get right into it. Okay, so to get started, you're going to want to go to pretty much wherever where you can search, and you're going to want to type in Scratch. And so you pop up here, and there's stuff to do and that kind of thing. But what you want to do is you want to go up and click Create, like so. And so while this is loading, here you go. You can X out of that if that shows up for you. But anyways, so you pretty much have this stage and that kind of thing. So for starters, we're going to want to delete the cat and pick, let's see, underwater. Let's do this one. So now we have this backdrop. We can get rid of that one. And we need to start building. So for starters, we're going to get a black line and put it right through the middle, like so. And then we're going to do this and we'll line it up right in the middle. So that is all we need. We're just going to go in here, do this, and then go to X, -240, and Y, 0. If we're going to click play, it's right over there. But also what we want to do is set the, over in looks, set ghost effect to 100. So now it's pretty much invisible. So next we need to go and create a, what are we looking for? We are looking for a, shark. Here we go. So we have a shark. Let's start in our, there we go. So in a forever loop, if touching, well actually if key up arrow pressed, we're going to want to change Y by 10. Same thing with key down arrow. Also we're going to want to have it set the Y position, well actually just go to X, sure, -40, 144, and Y, 0. So now we click play, we have a shark in the middle. But also, our shark is a little big, so we're going to set the size to 50%. So that's pretty good. Change that to -10. There we go. So now we have a shark. So next up, that is all we need to do for the shark, pretty much. So we're just going to go over.
It's 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Make another sprite. And this time it is going to be a fish. So let's do fish. But what we want to do is we want to go up here and flip it so it's facing this way. And so we're going to want lots of different costumes. So we're going to pick another one and flip-flop it like that. And then another one underwater. Flip-flop it like so, and let's do one more. Here, should we do an octopus? Yes. And then we flip-flop. So now we have these 4 different kinds of fish that the shark gets to eat. So what we're going to want to do is we want it to hide at the very beginning, and then forever we pretty much are just going to have pick random. Let's do 0.2 to 2 seconds. And then it's just going to create a clone. So it's going to be really weird. If I show this, it's just going to be creating clones. But that's not what we want. So we're just going to have it hide and go there. And it's just going to create random clones, or here, let's change that to 1 second. Anyways, so next up, we have when I start as clone, we're going to set the costume or switch costume to pick random 1 to 4. So it changes to one of those four. And then it's going to set the size over here to 50% so that now we have that. And what we want to do is we want it to go to X 240 and Y, pick random. Let's do negative 150 to 150. And then show. So what we have here is this is what we have. It's not much yet, but when the time being, it'll be interesting. So once it does that, it's going to repeat until touching or, so we're going to want repeat until or, so we're going to want touching the sprite 1, which is this guy, or touching shark. So we're just going to plug that in, and what we want to do is we want to pretty much have it move steps. Not move steps. Change X by negative 10. Well, actually, change X by pick random 5 to 15. Well, negative 5 to 15. And so they swim. But when I start it, hopefully we should have all these buddies going around. Anyways, what you want to do is you want to try to eat them, stop them before they get down. But anyways, so that's pretty much all we have so far. And then pretty much just delete this clone. But what we want to do is you want to go over here to data, make a variable, call it points. Oops, spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yep, there we go, points. Make that a capital, and for all sprites. Click OK. So what we want to do is you want to put this up here in the middle, and then we're going to set points to 0 when you start, and then change points by 1. So let's plug that in right there. But what we want to do is we only want it to change points if it's touching the shark. So we're pretty much going to duplicate this. If touching, well, shark, I guess, then it's going to change points by 1, delete this clone, and otherwise it's going to delete this clone. So you get points if you get it, and then when it reaches the edges you don't get points, but they still delete. So you want to end up eating these guys with the best of your ability, and that's most of the game. But there is one more thing we want to do. We're going to make a variable and call it time. And we're just going to put this right down here. So, in the beginning, we're going to set the time to 15 seconds. And then also we're going to repeat 15 times, I guess, cuz yeah, repeat 15 times. Change time by -1. And then we're going to broadcast time is up. So what we do is we do that, and then pretty much we're going to do high score. High score. And we're not going to want to show that one. Not yet, at least. I can go there in the middle. But we're broadcast times up. And then when I receive times up, we are going to we're going to stop all at the end. if, let's do, if points is greater than high score, set high score to points, and then stop all. So what we have is, oh, and also what we're going to want to do is, right before we stop all, we're going to want to show the variable high score, which means at the beginning we have to hide the variable high score. So what we do pretty much is, hold up. Why does that show? Oh. We're probably going to have to wait 0.1 seconds. But anyways, let's try it again. I'll get back to you in just 1 second. Okay, so I am back, and apparently all I had to do was wait 1 second and put it inside the loop, so you can just get rid of that wait 0.1 seconds. So now if you test it, you eat them, and I set a high score of 21, but I'm going to try to beat that. But anyways, that is pretty much the game. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any recommendations for other games, please let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys later. I can't beat 21! Ah!